Good morning, everybody. My name is Aho Beme Chibweze Brenda. I'm a student of the M11 Batch 24 Guidance School. I'm here this morning to do my ideology video, to talk to you, let us know what M11 is all about. First of all, people would ask questions. What is M11? Who is M11? You, I, we are M11. The group of people who have come together to help each other without reservation. We are M11. M11 Nigeria, M11 South Africa, M11 everywhere. Any group of people who have come to believe in this common rule guiding us, the M11 participants, and share their resources without reservation. We are the M11. That is to say that M11 is a community of people, you, I, and the whole people at large. We are M11. Another person will come around to ask, what is M11? M11, like I earlier said, is a community of individuals whom, without reservation, have come together to share their resources to help each other. At a point, one person is providing help. At the other point, the other person is getting help. He who provides help gets help when it is due. That is M11. Now, in the year 1989, Sergeant Mavrodi started this community. Though it was fought by many governments of the world. He had ups and downs. But because he persisted on his vision, persisted on the vision of making sure, trying his best to bridge the gap between the rich and the poor. If you look in our society today, you find out that there are a certain set of people who seem to be very rich, while there are others who are very poor. And you still notice that the poor continues to work for the rich. Every day you wake by 4 a.m., 5 a.m., before 7 you are in the office. You prepare documents, you do things, and the owner of the company gets contracts worth of millions. At the end of the month, they still pay you peanuts. You see a lot of the poor ones who struggle to pay their hard-earned money into the bank. When you go to the bank to make lodgement, you stay in queues for hours. At the same time, you still go back to the same bank, begging them to loan you the same money you have put into the bank. Imagine, does it make sense? Your own money you are begging to be loaned, and most times you don't even get exactly what you are asking for. And then you will not be able to achieve what you want to use that money to achieve. What a hopeless world. Just a few people, the bankers, the government, the politicians, they are the ones who have the power to mint money, to use it anyhow they want, to launder money. But the slightest thing that happens on the side of the poor, they charge you to court. Is that fair? Now in 2011, Sergeant Mavrodi came back again. That was when it was titled M11 2011. Since then, M11 have been striving, have been trying their best. M11 have been bringing smiles on the faces of people, on the faces of her participants who have come together to share their resources, to help each other. M11 has been ongoing. M11 is good. Now, there are some rules that M11 have stated which will help them, which will help the community make sure that no one cheats, which will make sure that M11 lives longer. One of them are multiple accounts. No participant is expected to have multiple accounts. On any situation you have found, those accounts to be blocked. whenever you ask for help or you ask to provide help, the moment you are matched, you have 48 hours to make that payment. After making that payment, you are entitled, or you are supposed to upload your proof of payment, be it teller, bank teller, be it SMS alert, if the alert came in form of SMS alert. If you did mobile banking, whichever one it is, you do your screenshots, you upload, acknowledging to the CRO, yeah, I have done what you asked me to do, I have provided the help. It is your own proof of payment. You on the receiving side who asked for help, the moment you get your help, you are entitled to confirm that you have actually received this help. You have 48 hours. On either side, anyone who fails to do this within the specified time of 48 hours will be blocked. That way, MMM is helping to checkmate and make sure that no one keeps the other waiting for too long. After you must have received help, you are supposed to write a letter of happiness. Write a letter of happiness. Tell the world who you are, where you are from, where you are currently located, how much you provided as help, and how much you have gotten as help, and the duration this whole thing happened. Share it with the whole world. Testify the goodness of Emuomua. Emuomua has been doing great things. Personally, I'm a testimony, and I know many others are testimonies. So you are bound to write a letter of happiness. In Emuomua, you're not supposed to have your family member who is registered with the same surname with you under you, and then allow the person to provide help more than you. All these things are to checkmate, to make sure that participants are not going in to register their relatives under them and then to provide help under them to get the benefits. These are one of the things they are using to checkmate that. So, if you are to register your relative, register him under your guidance to avoid such. You are not supposed to use your phone to monitor more than one account. If there are some other people's accounts who do not have access to the internet, who don't know how to use computers, then you need to get a laptop or get another device you use to monitor their account to avoid blocking of the account. Do not click on I refuse to give help. First of all, no one forced you to provide help. If you know you don't want to provide that help, before you are matched, kindly click on cancel order. On the order where you place the order, you see cancel. Kindly click on it and it will be cancelled. But the moment you have been matched to make payment, you must provide that help. Otherwise, after 48 hours and you've not provided the help, you will be blocked. Now, Emuomua has kept growing and growing to the point that it's now putting smiles on everybody. Walk out there on the streets, everyone is talking about Emuomua. Emuomua is really wonderful. Now that brings me to the benefits of Emuomua. Yes, Emuomua has a lot of wonderful benefits. Do you want to know? Yes, I will tell you. First of all, Emuomua gives you 30% of the amount you put. Yes, it's called Marvel. Once you put your money, you get it's converted into marbles, and then you get 30% of it after 30 days from the day you provide the help. If you choose to provide the help in Bitcoin, you get 50%. These are things that not even the banks can give to us. The maximum the bank can give to you is 2-3%. Now, next, To encourage people to keep introducing others, M11 pays you 10% referral bonus for every amount anyone under you provides as help. When you get help and you do your letter and you do a video of happiness, M11 pays you 5% of the amount you got as help. As a guider, you have bonuses. You have 5% from the first line, 3%, and just like that. As a guider, all these are to encourage guiders to continue doing promotional materials, to continue carrying the ministry and the good news of M11 on, and then to motivate them to support and guide people under them, to make sure that no one runs into trouble that cannot be solved. At different points, M11 does some promotional contests where if you come out as a winner, you have cash prizes, just like the last contest they did. Those of us who emerged winners came out with good money, some with 400,000, some with 70. You see? So M11 is a wonderful community, and M11 has come to stay. Yes, M11 have come to stay. I will not stop thanking God for giving Sergeant Mavro this wonderful idea, and I will not stop supporting M11. Now, M11 people will keep asking questions. How do M11 get their money? Where do they get the money they pay people? First, I would have to sound it right into our ears. M11 is not a bank. M11 is not is not a high-yield investment program. M11 is not a multi-level marketing program. No. M11 is you and I and the other members of the community who have come together to help each other. Now, how does M11 get this money? M11 operates on what we call crowdfunding. Yes, the crowdfunding, which is still the same technique that the banks use, that the pension houses use. Yes, if everyone should go to a bank today and say, I want to withdraw every money I have in the bank, do you think the bank will be able to pay? No, the bank will fold up. Now, what the bank does is, the bank uses the money Mr. A pays in yesterday to pay Mr. B who comes to collect his money today, and then uses that of Mr. C to pay Mr. A when he comes asking for his own. This is the same ideology that M11 employs. But the difference here is you keep your money in the bank and the bank uses it to turn out millions for themselves. Whereas here, there is no central point where you house or keep your money in M11. Rather, we do a peer-to-peer transaction, peer-to-peer help to each other, to help each other accomplish and achieve their goals, to liberate us from this financial slavery we found ourselves in this world. Yes, at least today, I would be a testimony that I wrote an exam that worth 125,000 the last time. It was from the money I made, from the help I asked for in M11. That was what I used to write that exam. Yes, it's one of the good things. I'm even planning on moving into a training that is going to cost well over 300,000 naira. And I know I'm still going to get help when the time comes from M11 because I've been providing help. My brothers, I'm telling you, M11 is sweet. Don't let anyone deceive you. Even those who are saying it is fraud, it is scam, they are all doing it. They are all in it. Who doesn't like something good? My brother, I want to tell you, M11 is nice. Let's all come together. Do M11. Keep the rules of M11. Together, we'll all make it. M11 lives. Thank you for listening to my video. I believe that after you must have listened to this video, you will be well convinced that M11 is not a scam. Thank you.